Today I'm going to talk about the family system and 3 rules that govern the family system when someone is in their addiction. And those 3 rules are: don't talk, don't trust, and don't feel. And that is the rules that are governed because of the denial of the addiction. And in the denial system, people are justifying their behavior. They're getting angry. They're minimizing what it is that you see. They're avoiding. They're ignoring. They're having just a lot of anger towards, defensiveness towards the person who is asking them to stop using substances. And so what happens is that the families can't trust what's going to happen next. As people will say, I can come in the house and I can tell already what the mood is. And so therefore I shut down and I either go to my room, I go outside, or I leave, because I know what kind of night it's going to be. And that people come in here that talk about, it's like that's one of the moods when Dad picks up the table and throws it. That's maybe the night when Dad picks up and throws Mom. Okay, it can be, it can get ugly, it can get, violent, police called in, children beaten. I mean, it gets pretty gruesome for the effects of addiction, and many people have lived through it. So to shut down your ability to feel is another thing that happens when people are numbing out. So kids learn to numb out. They stay in their head. They can play video games and ignore what's going on. They can stay, just think about stay in their thoughts and stay out of their feelings because they don't feel emotional trust. They don't feel safe. And then the rules here of not talking about it, we're not going to mention it. We're not going to say what's going on. We're not going to say, wait a minute, I sense that you're going to drink tonight, or that you're drunk, and we don't want any of that behavior from before. Remember, we're going to be good tonight with your drinking. That doesn't work either. We can't talk about that. And sometimes just even having a conversation, people will quit talking to their partner because they won't remember it anyway. And so they go on and they develop their own lives. So the recovery process is about talking, trusting, and feeling. And those things are difficult on both sides. Either the family members or the friends have a difficult time with those rules. And the person who has the substance abuse problem, who's now free of the active portion of the disease, they still have it, but it's in remission. And they have to begin to learn how to talk because they've not been talking assertively. So they learn and work on, in treatment, a lot of assertive skills so that they can learn to identify what it is that they're feeling, really feeling without the substances, and how it is that they communicate what it is that they need and want, and how they appreciate their families. The second thing is about trusting. They have to be able to trust themselves that they're not going to use, and they also need family members to begin trusting. And that's very difficult because family members are scared. They've seen this before. The person has said they're going to stop, and then they don't, and they're unable to. So family members have a difficult time trusting as well. And then the feeling, it takes some time for the feeling just in the brain to come back for the person who has the substance abuse problem. And for others, if they don't feel emotionally safe, they're not going to let down their guard and be hurt again. So it takes a lot of work and a lot of time and a lot of patience for people to get through this and to heal those 3 rules that have been developed in the active addiction phase.